Alrighty. Hello and welcome back to some more My Singing Monsters. Let me adjust my microphone, it's not facing my direction. But hello and welcome back to some more My Singing Monsters. So, last episode of My Singing Monsters, well, we're getting closer to getting that wobbling that we've been working our butt off for the last 6 days now? 6 days now? Almost 6 days? Almost 6 days. Because we still have like 2 days left. So we're getting there, I tell you. We are getting there. Also, it's very funny that it loads from the bottom instead of the top. You ever saw about that? Sorry, it's just a weird thought there. I also fixed Twitch chat. So now it shows Twitch. But also it will show YouTube as well. So, eventually, you know, we shall get the YouTube streams finished and actually working. I'm just thinking, like, back to when I first tried to do that and, wait, what? What happened? Oh, there's a new minigame. Cool. So, every, like, you know, certain amount of days there's a new minigame? That's strange. That is strange. Someone tell me what to call it, all of these stars are used for. There's so many currencies that I don't even know what one's for which now. Alright, we have 2 days and 1 hour. Not bad, to be honest, not bad at all. Alright, so let me go and bring up another tier rocks. We'll spin our daily wheel. And then we'll wait on this one along. Wait for it. Wait for it. Not too bad actually, I'll take those 2 diamonds. I'm bound to need it either today or, you know, next episode. Alright, before we move on, we'll head over to Plant Island first, where we should have a pummel if... No, it's not bred up. What happened, I tell you? What happened? I'm so sure that I bred up last episode, and then for some reason it's not bred up. Just get over there. I guess I'm using what do you call it, the diamonds today. Yes. Give me the pummel. That's not the pummel. Yeah, it looks like we're using diamonds today. But why am I not getting a pummel? Oh, sorry, I forgot this one's still in there. You know, you do so many tasks and then you forget the other tasks that you were supposed to do. Alright. So let me go and rebreathe that, and it's still the same thing, so I'm going to have to wait for another diamond, because My Singing Monster just has terrible luck with how it doesn't want to do what it's supposed to. Alright, so let me go and rebreathe that, give me a pummel. What is going on here? What is going on here? We were able to get a pummel, no problem last time, and then for some reason we can't get a pummel. That is so strange. That is so strange. Okay, there we go. And you know what? I'm gonna spend the 12 diamonds. I don't really care, I tell you. I've been, you know, saving up those diamonds for a while. And this is actually our 4th pummel. And we'll be, yeah, we'll be coming right up to the deadline, gang. Right up to the deadline. Looks like I'm gonna have to do another one of these episodes quite late into the evening, I tell you. Into the night. Which means, you know, we should be able to catch everything that is half the time. It's just that some of the stuff that are the longer times need to be dealt with. Especially our DJs. I do want to try out that Clubbix before we continue. I got 15 coins, well not coins, tickets for it. And you know what, this just makes me feel, you know, like, it just reminds me of like a bunch of other things, like what's it called? I love how it went up before it told me what I was gonna get. What? Bit of fish. Now that's a cool poster, to be honest. It's very retro style. Okay, I don't really want to touch that, to be honest. It seems interesting, but I don't really want to touch it. I don't really know what it does, so I don't want to accidentally mess up something, you know. Alright, send It's just my Water Island shell beat that will take the longest, if I'm correct. Alright. Let us head on over to Air Island first, before we head on over to Water Island, so that I can grab my Congo. And, oh, I was a little bit off there, a little bit off. Alright. Let me move this over a little tiny bit. There we go. Alright, how many Congos do I need now? I'm on my 7th Congo, so the next Congo will be my last Congo. Not bad, to be honest. Our next quibble after this will be our last quibble. So yeah, we're actually not doing too bad, to be honest. We just need another shell beat. Actually, wait. It's our last shell beat today. It is our last shell beat today. Let's go. Didn't realize how close everything was together there. So yeah, we're not that far off, to be honest. We can actually do this. Alright, go like that. And let me dispose of this garbage. I need my Congo. You will give me my last Congo. It is a demand, not a... Yep, there we go. Alright, let us head on over to Shelby Island. I don't know why I call it Shelby Island there. Basically, it's Shelby Island. We need the shell beats. I need to get a... Oh. Goes common, rare. You know what, we need to get the next, what do you call it, shell beat. I really do want to get the harder one. I cannot remember his name for some reason. Cannot remember his name. Alright, let us head on over to... Put that over there, that's the last shell beat. Thank you for the sticker pack. I don't really care about your sticker packs, game. I don't actually know what the sticker packs do, so what's the point of them, you know? Is there something I can use this currency for, you know? Did it exchange? Okay, it looks like I can get boxes? Turning in your... for a mystery box. Okay, I guess if you're very dedicated to this game, you can get yourself a bunch of those, and... It doesn't seem too bad, but it's very strange. That's what I will say. It's very strange. It just seems like it's a lot of stuff to keep you playing. That's what I would describe it. Like this, you know, mini games every like half a month. It looks like. And then you know you got your card games every. I think it's half a month for everything, to be honest. Which is really strange, I tell you, which is really strange. It kind of reminds me of War Robots. If any user fans of War Robots, you know how they do their what they call it, loot chests every certain amount of days. It resets, and I think it's monthly. That also best time of the day. We get to go rapid click. Hopefully, it's not going to go too bad. Oh, hello there, strong bony buddy. Hopefully, you're doing alright, Toastie. How to get enough coins for Wobbucks? I've been saving up for 40 days? Not bad, not bad. Let's see, how much is a Wobbucks anyway? I know how much a rare Wobbucks is, but I cannot remember how much a singy Wobbucks is. Wait. Where, I guess I already have the Wobbucks for the... You know what, give me a second and I'll check. Let me just go through all of the best part of the day, spam clicking. Oh, poop, I messed it up. I messed it up, gang. Forgive me, gang, forgive me. I messed it up. Alright, let me go check out that other thing. What island do I not have a Wobbucks? I don't think I have a Wobbucks on Water Island, do I? How many keys did you get? Well, I've not actually activated my, what do you call it, Wobbucks. I've just had this Wobbucks here for ages. I really do need to send some stuff into this thing. I think this one's actually very easy, to be honest. This is very easy. I keep forgetting how easy you know what, I think that's what we'll do. After I finish this Wobbuck, well not Wobbucks, Wobbling, I'll get myself this Wobbucks fully thingied. Let's see. Now, how much was a Wobbucks? I don't know if you can buy 2 Wobbucks, but you know, still. Epic Wobbucks is that. Let's see, I'm looking for where Wobbucks is, but Ah, 75 million for a Wubbox. Not that bad, to be honest. Not that bad. I remember I was trying to get a Wubbox back in my original playthrough back in the day. That was, whew. Dang, that was well over 13 years now. Dang, that makes me feel old now. That makes me feel old. Doesn't feel that long ago, to be honest. Does not feel that long ago. Oh yeah, that's something else that I need to do. That is something else that I need to do. I need to go and send a key, I think. Is it key time yet? Yeah, it is key time. Alright, let's see. Ender's not been, you know, around too often. Let's see. Same with MLG doll. Let's see. They've already hit max. That is a lot. That is a lot. I had not realized how much, you know, they had gotten there. You know what, I'll go with Mr. Streamer. Alright. You know what, let's go check out their island. I do want to go check out their island, see what they're up to. I think they're working on their, or they were working on their Meroull Island stuff. Let me go check. Let's load up. There we go. You know what, not too bad. You know what, I'll help them. It looks like they're breeding up a lot of Canyas here. You know what, this is cool. I really like how it's split down the middle. That is a cool thing there. That is a cool thing there. You know what, I always wondered, how did they get so leveled up so fast, I tell you. Somehow I have Beam and Buff. It kind of took me 6 weeks. And I don't have a Wubbox. I'm level 22. Well, no, that's not too bad of a level. That's not too bad of a level. You know what, I need to figure out what level I am. Holy moly, spiders on my wall. Wait 1 second, gang. I'm gonna have to move away a second so I can beat up this spider. Before it gets too far. And you got 5-second job, gang. 5-second job. Okay, I'm 36. That's what I am. Mute everyone, but my boy, Beamy Buff. You know what? You know what? I need to remember what Beamy Buff looked like again. I keep forgetting what Beamy Buff looks like. I think it's the bee-looking one, isn't it? There's not a Beamy Buff on this island either. Oh, there is a Beamy Buff. Beamy Buff. Ah, Beamy Buff. Biff. That's what I was working on getting. No, that's not what I was working on getting. What am I working on getting? Oh, yeah. I remember what I was trying to get. I think I was going to get this guy. I had not realized how long, you know, ago that I picked this guy. I was going to get this guy, and then I was going to work on getting this one, and then this one. And then I think I would just get the rest. I do need to get another Yurik. But that has to wait until after I am done getting this one. I got a Teeter Totter. Ooh, not too bad, not too bad. Alright, do I need another ghost? No, I don't need another ghost. I kinda need one of these other things, so I'll probably just go with the plasma. It's about to leave anyway. Alright, let's see. I forgot what this guy looked like, you know. You know what, I love the vocals of it. It is quite nice. Neat Bear is depressed. So depressed. Let's see, Neat Bear. That is true, that is true. If you were like abused like this, you know, remember people, take care of your teddy bear. Don't let it end up like Neat Bear, Night Bear. I don't know why I keep saying Neat Bear, Night Bear. There's Teeter Totter. I think we were actually gonna get a Teeter Totter. I was going to get when Ender got theirs, or Ender showed me theirs. Totally forgot about that. Alright, we're just waiting on this going, gang. Did you see the rare new... There's a new rare one? You know what, I had not seen the rare one. You know what, I might take a second and I might look that up now. Alright, so let me go and rebake all of that, and I'll take a second so that I can go and thank for the treats, but... Alright, let me go check out that rare me thing. Okay, that was actually not too bad. That is actually not too bad. I can show that one on stream. That's actually not too bad. That looks pretty cool, to be honest. That looks pretty cool. A lot better than previous rare color palettes that they've been doing. Is this the epic one? Kinda looks like it would be the epic one. That is cool, to be honest. That is cool. Alright. Let me head back into game. At least I heard it on a video. Hey, you know what? We'll have to try and check that out. But if you want to buy it, it costs 7,777. That's a lot of diamonds. To be honest, if I had that many diamonds, I would probably buy it. It'd save all the time trying to breed up it. Oh, I'm just imagining, like, trying to breed up that guy would take, like, you know, maybe 15 weeks, maybe 20 weeks, just constantly, you know, breeding and breeding and breeding and breeding and all. That would be painful, I tell you. That would definitely be painful. I keep getting these Clubbox cards, and I don't understand them, to be honest. I know it's like you know, you can change the sound of your island, but at the same time, I don't really want to do that. Also, this reminds me of a poster that I had a similar dream of like a poster like this, you know. Let's see. Let me go and send a quibble over to our Hagasaur. I love to say Hagasaur. Epic costs 11,111. I heard, but I don't think it's real. Do Pomley family pom kinda bad. Hey. Let's see. Oh wait, I almost forgot to breed up. I got totally distracted there, I tell you. I totally got distracted. Alright, let me go and get myself another quibble breeding up. We are almost done with the Hagasaur. I think we're gonna focus on getting the Wobbex next, and then I will put my full attention to something else. There has been that thing that we started breeding up on that one island. We didn't know what it was. We'll have to check out and see if it's near completion or not. Might use some diamonds to, you know, progress it through. Also, I realized that we got back up in diamonds. You know when you notice something and, you know, you look away and it's just bent back up. You know what? Words do not work. But it's just so surprising just seeing it go back up. I forget how profitable just, you know, grabbing your diamonds are daily. Like 365 diamonds for one island per year is a lot, you know, is a lot. The new rare Zert looks pretty cool. You know what, I'll have to check that one out. I'll have to check that one out. Give me 1 second, then I'll go check it out. Let me select Galoptic. I really need to go on a decoration rampage for my island soon. Because I like my islands, but they do need a lot of decoration. Alright. Rare. You know what, I'm pretty sure I've seen someone talking about that. Yeah, I've seen someone talking about this one. It actually looks pretty cool, to be honest. It actually looks pretty cool. I think it kind of beats, what do you call it? The green, to be honest. Yeah, I would say that is pretty cool, to be honest, compared to the other one. Although this does not make sense over here. I think this was someone's fan-made color over. That's actually pretty cool. I wonder what the, what do you call it, the epic's gonna look like. People really like to make a lot of fan-made. Alright. Called The Lost Edges. I animated a whole MSM fan game called... That is pretty cool, that is pretty cool. Let's see. You know what, I do need to find more, like, My Singing Monster-like games. Because I always like seeing, like, you know, people's different takes on, like, you know, stuff like that. Just reminds me of the good old days when you used to be able to play a game like, you know, My Singing Monsters without ads and without any of, like, you know, the trash of, like, modern ones like pay to win. Those were the days, gang. Those were the days. I made a new monster called Sinosaur, and it's a cat dinosaur breed who plays the piano inside his mouth. Dang. That is impressive. That is impressive. That reminds me of, we were talking about it with one of the Wobblins. Let's see. I'll go and talk about it again. Took me so long to animate. I expect that. Animation takes forever. Like Meroull, they what do you call it, animate sometimes, and their animation is very impressive. You know what? How about I take a second and we'll go check out one of their animations. I know I'm going off on a little what's called side adventure, but Tomato Launch, they do some great stuff. Animation. Let's see. I'm trying to find their animation. You know what? I'll just look on YouTube. It's easier. Wait 1 second, gang. I haven't finished it. Well, you know what? You'll get there. You'll get there. Progress one step at a time. You don't want to burn yourself out. Take that from someone that, you know, has come up with a lot of game ideas and has not actually put them to paper, but, well, has put them to paper, but not put them into coding yet. Let's see. Metal launch. Animation. Ah, here it is.
Repeat after me.
Okay.
Crispy.
This is my favorite animation by them. Let me just crop this a little bit. Alright. Go check out some Tomato Launch's content. They do some great animation work.
Repeat after me.
Okay.
Crispy, juicy, tender.
I just put my new phone selling into a blender.
That one never gets old. That one never gets old. Yes, it's based on my friend's game called The Lost Landscapes. Ooh, not too bad that. Ew. It's because they're a tomato, so the baby's a tomato. It never gets old, that never gets old. Oh, thank you for the rehabilitation funds. You'll receive it in like 1 to 3 business days. Do not worry. Everyone receives it. Everyone receives the rehabilitation fund. Sorry, I was wondering why that was not going over there. I misclicked. Alright, so let us go and we'll finish up our stuff here today. Actually, we've not made too bad of progress today. That's what I need to get. I keep getting reminded of it. I need to get the Day of the Dead one that I needed to get on Bone Island. I missed it the last 2 years and I need to get it. Oh, thank you for your pronouns. That is very helpful. Alright. So, there we go. Not too bad at all. Now, back to what I was going to say. This guy here, I saw it was a, if you go look at his monster thing, it kind of looks like it's a piano. And I saw it was a piano for the longest time. I thought it was going to be like one of those tech pianos. One of those ones, but I guess not. Almost 400 diamonds, Wobix. Dang! Dang, that is a lot. That is a lot. I realize how much I should have been doing. There's a lot of stuff. Dang, that's a lot. Purchase the Wubbox. There is no Wubbox here. You know what? I think I will slowly go through all of these guys. I think we'll next do Dermot. I think that'd be fun to do. Are you sure? I saw it like 3 times. Let's see. There's a regular Wubbox, but that's just 75k. Well, 75 million. I thought you were meaning there was another Wubbox. I don't even know how you would fill a Wubbox on this island, to be honest. That's a weird part. I guess I might as well get it. Alright. Okay, so yeah, it is very demanding, very taxing, all this. This is about like probably a few months work, or maybe longer. Yeah, this would take some time to do. This would definitely take some time to do. But I think if I progress later with this, it should be a bit easier. I think I'll focus on doing other stuff. Also do need to upgrade you with the rares, so I do need to work on this at some point. Yeah, how long do you have? You got 2 days and 1 hour. How many diamonds are you now? Just 150 diamonds? Not bad. Really a waste to do that now. Add an epic Wubbox. They're adding an epic Wubbox and a rare Wubbox to this. Dang. People better be praying, I tell you, because there's no way you gotta be able to do that and, like, you know. You probably gotta have to wait like a year or 2, you know, before you're able to complete all. No, they already added the rare. They already added the rare. I'm gonna see if they added the rare Wubbox. Where's this rare Wubbox? Star shop. Ah, okay, okay. Oh, they did. They did. You know what? I'm gonna buy it just so that we can check out what it has to offer. I really hate the hitbox of this island. I really wish that you could expand the islands. Let me place that there. And let me place that there. Should probably, like, you know, swap that around, you know. There we go. Let's check out what this has. This is why they go on top and not on you, not your tongue. Dang, this has got to take ages, I tell you. This is going to take ages. Like, just looking at this. This is probably like a year's worth. You could probably spend a year or 2 just doing this one and the epic. That feels like a waste of time, to be honest. That feels like such a waste of time. I feel like I could do so much else. You know, you know what I mean? What time are we at anyway? Oh yeah, we have hit the end. I wonder if I have anything on Amber Island that I need to do. I keep forgetting about Amber Island. I need to work on it because I'm way behind, I tell you. Way behind. Alright, let's get this going. Oh, I do actually have some stuff here. I keep thinking like, oh yeah, it's got to show up, but it's really like, it never wants to show up when there's something on Amber Island, to be honest. I have a rare Bonnie Petit. Took me 1 month getting ready for it. Just breeding different rares on islands. Dang. That feels like pain, I tell you. That feels like pain. Just getting it. if you take in all the, you know, rares that you do actually have to get, you'd probably be at it for at least like maybe 3 or 4 years, just because it took 1 month for you to breed up all that. If you were taking like the number of, you know, things that you do have to get, sometimes it's not even one thing that you have to breed up, it's multiple. Yeah, you would probably be there. If you're not checking your game like 3 times a day, or maybe even 4 times a day, if you can stretch in that, you know, about sleeping. Maybe it would be a little bit less time, but that is like, it's like Russian roulette there, trying to... Me when I got the rare chorister, yeah, and I got a OMG. You know what, that's the thing. That is the thing. Did I feed up my rare chorister? I think I forgot to feed up my rare chorister. What time are we ending for? We're at 31 minutes for this episode? Dang! What happened that hour? What happened? The time just seems to have went by super fast. Okay, I did level up all of it. We got Nando over here, the original. You know, not too bad, not too bad. We also do have a finished Wobix here. Which actually was not that bad, to be honest. Which was actually not that bad. I just need to finish off all the other stuff. Do we have a Wobix on this island? I'll have to see. Also, what is our tower at? What do we need? 80 diamonds for upgrade? To be honest, that's not bad, to be honest. That's not that bad. I definitely see that I can get that, maybe. Alright, you know what? I will say that that is where we shall ramp up for today's episode, just with how long the episode has gotten. I don't want to go any longer than it has to be, I tell you. So, I hope that you have enjoyed this episode of My Singing Monsters. And let's see. Let me check something. You know what? We'll raid out for this one. We'll raid out for this one. I do need to prepare for a little tiny minute or 4 on another thing that I do need to do. But I have quite enjoyed this My Singing Monsters episode. The thing that I do need to focus on next time, I think, is probably going to be... Oh wait, we are in an ad break. Alright. I think next episode we're going to focus on finishing up the woodland, hopefully next episode, or near to next episode. And then after that, not really sure. I think we might focus on another woodland, or we might focus on getting that Wobix. I think we might focus on that Wobix. Alright, well, hopefully you still enjoy this. Have a stay safe as well. Think of vitamins, very important. And bye, see you soon. Bye bye. See you, gang.